Good evening, I'm Babs Buttleby.
I'm Jim Pickles.
And I'm Dyson Withers. Thank you for joining us here at WOMG Action News.
Centerville's only 6 o'clock newscast that starts at 5:59.
Therefore, delivering your news
First.
Tonight's top story, the weather, with meteorologist Gene Dollar.
Thank you. Now, with our state-of-the-art weather system, you'll notice that our forecasting has become 100% accurate.
Wow, that's a relatively high percentage, Gene.
Yeah, it's almost the highest. Now you'll see it here with the winds from the north converging with a low and temperate front from the east. Our system is telling us with 100% accuracy that it's 85 degrees with sunny skies. Well, guys, I guess we should hit the beach.
Gene, you do realize our building's in the middle of the worst snowstorm in years?
And it's May.
Isn't that unusual?
9, that's impossible.
Gene, the snow has trapped us in the building for the last week.
We're not supposed to mention that.
Yes, thank you, Gene Dollar, with worldwide weather.
And now, it is time for Crime Watch.
Thanks, Babs. We're bringing you troubled news on the riots that are hindering travel all across the country.
First, order my faucet.
Stock market getting you down.
Don't know where to safely invest those extra savings?
Why not try
A-coin. It looks like money, but it's not.
It's already worthless. Your investment can mathematically only go up.
Easy to store.
Hard to forget.
A-coin.
For today's troubled investors.
And we're back.
Now, it's the latest on the apocalypse. We bring you live to Telephone Dennis from Living Room Couch.
Hey, that's a futon, not a couch, and I'm in my mother's basement. Hi, Mom.
Thank you for the update, though.
You know, a basement is a safe place for when the apocalypse comes.
Unless there's an apocalyptic flood.
I hadn't thought about that. That would be a bummer.
Ouch, Dyson. Don't be a Debbie Downer.
Well, it is the apocalypse we're talking about here, Jim.
Meanwhile, back to Kevin. Kevin, what can you tell us about your brand new state-of-the-art apocalypse machine?
Well, it's quite sophisticated. This thing over here connects to that thing over there, which connects to the sacred text.
Wait a second. And is there any word yet on whether the end of days is upon us?
No. But there's hope yet.
Thanks, Kevin. We'll check back with you later in the broadcast.
Back to top stories. Scientists across the globe are concerned about a new highly contagious virus.
First, another commercial break.
Have you been considering taking weight loss drugs because of your raging water addiction?
No need to fear.
The scientists at Saratoga Spring Waters have reverse engineered natural water to bring you
Diet water.
and negative 7 calories.
Diet water is not a good source of salt, sugar, protein, fiber, and fat.
Saratoga Spring Water urges you to avoid complying with anything diet water makes you do.
Include kidney failure,
Depression.
a compulsion to criticize your best friend.
And the feeling bring brilliant funny to strangers.
Diet water. It's not for everyone.
And we're back.
The viral outbreak.
Ha! Ha! Like a dog after a bone there, Dyson. First, we take a look at politics. Live in Pickwick Park, we have our very own Gretchen reporting.
Thank you. I'm Gretchen, and I'm here with members of the community to take a look on what historically could be a historic day in history. Oh, excuse me there. Do you mind telling us who you voted for in today's election?
I'm 7. The 26th Amendment to our Constitution states that the legal age to vote is 18, lady. It isn't fair. To be president, I'll have to wait until I'm 35 if you're even still living in a democracy.
Okay, see you guys now.
Carolyn and coaches himself. Whatever that means.
Oh, hold on, Jim. I'm interrupting our regular broadcast with some breaking news. A nuclear reactor has apparently.
But first, it's the WOMG dinner bell!
I have a question for our viewers. Who's hungry?
The dinner bell means it's time for cook or be cooked with our very own Jeremiah Chickenfoot.
Thanks, Babs. I'm here with world-renowned gourmet chef Dory Crockpot. Now I'm told you're preparing a very special treat for us tonight, Dory.
That's right.
It says here, the dish is called, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, bag of sheets.
Actually, it's pronounced a bag of chips.
Wonderful. So now you're going to show us how to prepare this exotic delicacy.
That's right. So first, you start with this. And then you do this.
Oh, how very novel. Did they go with anything?
Oh, be patient. Next time.
You heard it, folks. Tune in next time for
Cook or be cooked.
Back to you, Jim.
Oh, Babs. I would not be able to handle that recipe. In my house, my wife is all the cooking.
That's because you're a loathsome misogynist, Jim.
How dare you go into big words again? Isn't she something?
And now, WOMG Profound Thought Competition.
Now over to our host, Sage Wisener.
Thank you, team. I'm here with you and you. To remind the naming listeners, every week we ask our listeners to come up with their own original thought. And we test them before to you audience. So you, what's your name?
I'm Mrs. Joe, and I brought him up by hand.
You?
I'm absent.
So, Miss Joe who brought him up by hand, what is your profound thought of the day?
If you put mud on a bar of soap, are you cleaning the mud or dirtying the soap?
Oh, looks like we have a question. Do you happen to ask ChatGPT that question?
The nerve to even suggest that! I'm so sorry I failed you, Pip.
Definitely too late. And do you have Paul?
Is it better to go to the left where there is nothing right, or to the right where there is nothing right?
It looks like we clearly have a winner.
Now we turn to sports roundup with our very own team of aficionados and wannabes, Billy and Bob.
Well, folks, earlier today, the world of professional ping pong was rocked when it found out that there was such a thing as professional ping pong.
Now turning to Ultimate Frisbee, winner Mr. Jackson Jelly Elliott received the MVP award by saying, Ultimate Frisbee is not a competitive sport. We win, we celebrate, we lose, and we cry. But we will not be divided by an MVP award. We are a team.
What unity. He really is an amazing man. And now, we turn to our very own competitive meditation.
And here in our studio tonight, we have a fledgling group of meditators competing for higher consciousness. So, get on the floor beneath you and focus on your breath. And go!
Everyone seems to be focusing intently.
And they're meditating.
They're trying to both empty their minds and reach for higher consciousness at the same time. A very difficult challenge. But wait, here it comes. First own.
Check in tonight at Studio 10 for the results of competitive meditation.
Gosh, guys, that's exciting. What will they think of next?
And that's all for Sports Roundup with Billy and Bob.
Thanks, Billy and Bob.
Okay, now would someone let me read this urgent news?
Hold your horses there, buddy. First, we bring you live to our astute investigative reporter, Nadia Nolan.
I'm here live.
With her award ineligible segment. Shame on you. Shame on you times 1,000.
I'm here live in Centerville Orphanage where philanthropist billionaire Joseph Santo is about to donate a check for $1 million.
It was the least I could do to give back to society.
But tell me, Mr. Santo, if you were so intent on helping these children, why did you give them an oversized, fake check that would be invalid at any bank? Are you pretending to be charitable when in reality you're donating $0?
Well, the actual check was donated this morning.
But was it?
Yes, of course it was.
Prove it.
Well, I deposited it this morning. I promise, I guess.
Ah, did you hear that? Another broken promise from another broken billionaire.
What are you talking about? I just donated $1 million to the orphanage.
Sure you did. Aren't you ashamed of yourself, lying to my face with your fake giant check? Well, you heard it here, folks. We have smoked out another fraud. Obviously, billionaire Joseph Santo could not care less about orphans. What do we say, folks? Shame on you.
Shame on you times 1,000.
Wow, thanks, Nadia. Way to smoke up the truth.
Now, it's almost time to check back in with our apocalypse expert.
But first, a short commercial break.
Are you tired? Are you bored with life?
Trouble sleeping or trouble staying awake?
The old routine had you down, but you can't afford to take time off from your busy life.
Well, for a short offer will be $89.99. We will send you
Vacation in a box.
Vacation in the box has everything that you need to relax and unwind.
Comes complete with flashy sunglasses.
A funky hat you will never wear again.
A colorful shirt you would never wear at home.
A bucket of sand and
A heat lamp! Why live an expensive life far away when you can get a sunburn right here at home?
Sit in your shoes and lay back and fry.
Vacation in a box.
Those of you who want to get out of here can have the time or money for a real vacation.
And now, it's time to check back in with the apocalypse meter.
Kevin, anything good to report?
Oh, yes. Hi, Mom. Could you send down some dinner? I'm hungry.
Can you please check again, Kevin? Because I have a handful of breaking news here that sure sounds
I
apocalyptic.
think we got our answer, Dyson.
All right, Kevin, keep us posted.
Wait, guys. The machine is turned on. It reads, I'm the alpha and the omega.
We have time for.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting stuff, Kevin.
You come up. He was in the middle of.
And finally, for our weekly opinion piece, we bring you live to our very own
Grumpy
old man.
I hate everything. Sunshine, fax machines, and happiness. There's nothing more annoying than happiness. And texts? What are those? Just pick up the damn phone. And can anyone here tell me what an app is? No, because you can't crush it in your hand. In conclusion, get off my lawn. That means you.
So cute.
Well, we are just seconds away from the hour, which means due to our commercial constraints, you won't have time to cover the following stories. Now you can take it away, Dyson.
Apparently, there's been a nuclear meltdown. The city will run out of oxygen by midnight. Several thousand infestations of a rat-borne illness have paralyzed major capitals across the world. But wait, what? No, the Cleveland Browns have won the Super Bowl?
From everyone here at WMG Action News, I'm Babs Buttleby.
And I'm Jim Pickles.
And I'm Dyson Withers.
Good
Good night.
Court is now in session. Case number 872. The defendant, Mr. Tortoise, is being charged with performance-enhancing drug use. The prosecution, Mr. Hare, is demanding 100,000 carats in damages. These are very serious allegations. Mr. Hare, you may proceed.
Your Honor, I stand before you not for myself, but for the sake of competitive woodland athletes everywhere. I was robbed of my title by this shellback sham!
Language, Mr. Hare. These are very serious claims. On what grounds do you base this accusation?
Your Honor, everyone knows I'm the fastest animal in the woodland. There's no doubt about it. So there's no way I could lose to him without some foul play. I allege Mr. Tortoise was on performance-enhancing moss.
Moss.
Not just any moss, and a moss city. The kind of dogs have let little squirrels in the neighboring woodlands shoot before they start going crazy and bearing all their nuts for the year, and decimated communities.
Objection, Your Honor! He's monologuing.
Sustained. Mr. Hare, please be factual.
Fine. I submit into evidence this leaf I found under Mr. Tortoise's shell after the race.
Ah, yes, we will take this into the lab for analysis.
May I say something?
Proceed.
You know, before the race, all I had was a banana, an episode of This American Life, and that's all. That's all. And, you know, that's it. And he was curled up under a tree, sleeping, and guess who won that race, huh?
See, that kind of sass and unnatural confidence, that's what the moss will do to you.
You know, I am many things. I'm slow, deliberate, fond of elderberry tea, but I am no cheat!
Oh, come on, you passed me, winked, and moonwalked across the finish line.
Gentlemen, settle down, please.
Oh, you saw that, huh? You know, you see, when your opponent is curled up under a fern, dreaming about races he hasn't won yet, you learn how to enjoy the moment.
Oh, enjoy that! Somebody who's going to age really well when the lab analysis comes back and proves we're hopped up on swamp glitter.
Swamp glitter! The only moss I use is legal. Shell grade, swamp moss. All that swamp glitter stuff. You know, the first time, all of history, that a tortoise has won the Great Forest Race. You want to chuck it up to PEDs? You know, if we live in a world where we can't acknowledge hard work, then I don't want to live in that world. You know, let me tell you a story. I was taking my granddaughter to daycare one day, and, you know, little Miss Squirrel's child was making fun of my granddaughter, saying she was green. And, you know how hurtful that is? Because she's not green, she's olive.
Okay, all right, that's enough. Would the defendant like to call a witness to the stand?
Yes, I'd like to call the Hare.
Objection, he's my friend. Would the prosecution like to call a witness to the stand?
Oh yes, we would. We'd like to call to the stand Mr. Alexander Salamander, respected concession seller. Hello, Mr. Salamander. Is it true you were selling concessions before the race?
Why, yes, I was.
Objection! This is clearly the judge.
He's Mr. Alexander Salamander. I'm the judge, and he's on the right.
And, Mr. Salamander, do you sell anything other than traditional food at your stand?
Well, how did you ask it?
You can't say that, you're the judge!
All right, order in the courtroom.
We'd like to have you identify a piece of moss brought in.
All right, let me see.
Let me
Yes, I definitely sell this particular variety of fungus at my reputable fungus establishment.
Let me take a look, please.
Oh, yeah.
You know, this looks nothing or smells nothing. Like what I use, you know, you wouldn't even be able to dream of what I use. I use something you can't even get in this forest, you know. It's something quite magical, isn't it? It's quite cool.
Gotcha. The trial. I'm the defendant guilty. Case closed.
Hello, Boston, Massachusetts. We're watching channel number 3, and it's time for No Ya Boo! Alright, you guys know how the game works. We're going to have 3 couples. They're just going to get 3 questions to see if they know they boo. If they get all 3 right, they're going to win $3 million. I'm Whitney Eiley, and this is No Ya Boo. All right, let's welcome our first contestants, Chad and Charlotte. All right, we'll get straight into it. Question number 1 for Charlotte. Where did Chad take you on your first date?
Oh, his mom's basement.
That is correct.
Sorry, ladies, I'm taken. I thought it was so romantic. He had a little picnic blanket and he got Indian takeout, and usually guys take me to Michelin restaurants or whatever, but this was just so romantic.
Romantic date in the basement is correct. All right, we'll move straight on to question number 2 for Chad. What do you think is Charlotte's least favorite thing about you?
I mean, I've obviously got to say nothing. I've been called by at least 2 people who aren't my mother that I'm God's gift from heaven. So, you know.
That is incorrect.
Maybe you know you're perfect, but you've got to stop cheating on me.
Are you serious? I didn't bring up how you make me do the laundry and the dishwasher at least once a month. No, this is stupid. I hate you, and I hate this game. You don't believe.
Well, that's some of the drama you'll see on No Ya Boo. All right, that didn't do so well, but maybe the second couple will get it right. Coming in all the way from Brooklyn, New York, please give a welcome hand to Alex and Alex. All right, we'll get straight into it with the first question for Alex. What is your partner deathly allergic to?
I mean,
I've obviously got to say nothing because allergies, they're just really last season.
That is very, very incorrect.
God, I can't believe you. I'm allergic to shellfish, peanuts, literally all fruits, and I'm like lactose intolerant. No, you're not.
Well, that is enough from you two.
Allergies are not in style.
You do not win the dollars.
Why
We have fun here on this show. All right, we'll move right on to the third and final couple coming in right at the last minute, all the way from Minnesota. Please give a warm and welcome hand for Daisy and Raven.
We're really big fans, and we're so excited.
Maybe one of the most compatible couples I've ever seen. All right, question 1 is for Raven. What is Daisy's favorite movie?
Sinister.
That is correct!
It is. I love Sinister, the Saw movies, Insidious, just anything that gets your blood pumping.
Oh my god, that is correct. They got question 1 right, but will they get question 2 right? Question 2 is for Daisy. What is Raven's biggest fear?
Maybe I'm just gonna say the word. You don't need to get scared. It's butterflies.
Butterflies is correct. How in the world?
My parents, when I was 8, they put butterfly stickers all on my walls. They were shiny, colorful. They blinded me. I had to wake up in misery every morning. Misery. I'm just. Oh, it's gonna be okay, babe. It's gonna be okay.
Butterflies is correct. Oh my goodness. Well, this is some crazy questions. But all right, we're going to get right into our last one. You guys get this right, and you will win the $3 million. Last question is for Raven. Who is Daisy's celebrity crush?
It's that dude from like Twilight.
That is correct.
Yes, it is. He's so brooding and dark, and I mean, he kills people, but I could fix him. And
This couple went 3 for 3. Congratulations. Thank you for watching Know Your Boo. We'll see you next time.
Hey, yeah. Coming. Sorry, yeah, come.
Hi, can I just get 2 cheese pizzas, please?
2 cheese pizzas, sure, and with letter says fire special Hawaiian pizza.
God, you said Hawaiian pizza? What kind of a freak place is this?
It's a specialty. The best Hawaiian pizza outside the archipelago.
Oh, no. There is no best. When you're talking about the worst possible combination in the history of food. And where archipelago?
He's talking about the Hawaiian archipelago.
Yes, Adrian Islands, they were small islands, Adrian's.
Yeah, you tell him, Joe.
Who are you two?
I'm Joe, just taking your orders.
Yeah, and I'm waiting. Hey, buddy, can you just order? There's a line for me.
A line? Is that a joke?
Of course, you don't have the power to. Well, there is a line, and that line is in my mind, and you're crossing it. All right, turn around.
Is that another joke?
No, it's an idiomatic expression.
Guys, come on, just order your damn pizza.
No, I'm just saying, this whole place offends my aesthetic. I mean, how desperate do you have to be to start putting fruit on your pizza?
Your aesthetic? You know what offends me? People who have an aesthetic. What is that supposed to mean? An aesthetic? Does that mean you choose what's pleasing rather than what's practical? Or does it mean that you're just a snob?
Well, answering that is a tall and philosophical order.
How about any order you
No, we're having a serious discussion here.
Do you suggest living life free of aesthetics? Aesthetics are what separates man from beast.
Those two are separate? I hadn't noticed. That's me. I seriously can't stand the way you're walking in here.
Well, today you're having a free week salad to anyone who orders 2 pizzas.
Joe, you're like a broken record. Stop talking for just a second. I can't even get a word in.
You know what offends me? People continue to talk while I'm interrupting them.
Well, you are in a Greek place. What makes your salads Greek? Are you co-opting Greece just like you co-opted the Hawaiian archipelago? I mean,
Seriously, Joe, you're such a hypocrite. Can't you just stop and listen to what people have to say for just a second?
Okay.
Oh, I'm the hypocrite, Joe? Oh, I'm hypocritical? You're the one who refused to wear our coat during the last blizzard and got sick.
Joe, that's hypocritical, not hypocritical.
Did either of you hear a word I just said? God, it's almost like you don't care about what I have to say.
Yeah, give it away.
Hey, buddy, can you just order? I'm starving.
Okay, fine. Okay, 2 cheese pizzas. No fruits, no archipelagos, no gluten.
Not today? We have a gluten-free option. It's nutritious, delicious.
I swear on all that is sauce and sacred, if you give me one more of your damn specials, I will climb over this counter and shove that gluten down your throat!
You both are literacy!
Don't you mean you are illiterate?
No, I mean you are illiteracy. If illiteracy could be personified, it would walk around looking like the two of you.
My feelings are hurt.
Is that a metaphor? You are illiteracy?
No, I think it's a hypothetical. She said if illiteracy.
Stop! Whatever! Speaking of hypotheticals, if you're not going to order, can I just go ahead of you?
Fine. 2 cheese pizzas.
And we also-
And don't say another word, Joe. Just take my order.
Okay, 2 cheese pizzas, home tax, that will be $39.99.
What? This is insane! $40 for 2 pizzas?
Actually, it's for $9.99, and you also get a delicious, authentic Greek
Joe,
salad.
this is crazy. You've never charged so much for a pizza before.
It's a special, just for him.
Funny guy, are you? You're really pushing my buttons today, aren't you, buddy?
I don't see any buttons, but if I find a zipper, I would say, zip it.
What? Joe, that's a stretch. It's lame.
No, it's an idiomatic expression, isn't it?
Whatever, it's lame.
You know what's lame? Some hungry guy walking in here and treating me like garbage.
Well, you know what's lame? Pineapple on pizza!
You know what's lame?
What?
I'm trying to think of something.
Go on.
We're waiting.
We're waiting with bated breath.
Ooh, bated breath. Now that's a nice expression.
What about it's raining cats and dogs?
Oh, that's great. Oh, I personally love, what's the big idea?
Yeah, what is the big idea?
As a cashier, my personal favorite is this pizza costs an arm and a leg.
Well, in your case, it does.
Oh, how about get lost?
Oh, I've been wanting to say that all day.
Yeah, we look lost already, buddy.
Hey, Jack, can you get 2 boxes? We'll go sit by the counter for a bit.
I like insult to injury.
Still beans.
Break a leg.
But wait, what?
Oh, trees!